Right now I'm going to be installing a Tsunami decoder into a Caltrain F59 PHI. This was originally in the long-time subscribers. Now this is originally in one of my Genesis locomotives. We'll get to those in a minute or later. So basically, to do a sound installation, assuming you still have the stock Athearn everything, is you take the decoder. Tsunami decoder looks like this. You may have to cut away some of the heat shrink to get to the 9-pin plug. Plug it in like normal. Stick a place for the decoder to hide, and then solder these two leads, and then you're basically done, minus programming. So yeah, that's pretty easy. I'll do it and we'll see what happens. Now before I actually do the sound installation, one thing we want to make sure, especially with sound in any locomotive really, is that there's good electrical conductivity for the decoder to work and such, right? So basically with Athearns, you have the obvious dirt on the wheels that you have to be aware of. That's common with any engine. Then also with Athearn, the power gets to the decoder via these little copper squares with holes through them that the truck rides along. So you're going to want to make sure that these are clean on all sides. I think this one you can see there's a little bit of dirt on it, which means it won't conduct the electricity the way it needs to. So clean the wheels and clean these little copper things, as well as making sure, it's hard to see, making sure this metal part is also clean. This is a newer locomotive, so I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, I'll go ahead and clean that and reassemble it. Alright guys, here is the basically finished product of the installation of sound into a quick plug Athearn locomotive. Basically I've mounted the speaker from Uralic models here. This is not the completely shaven down one. This is, I'll put it in the description or the video what speaker this is. But I've mounted it to the frame using electrical tape, taped to the back and then looped over to be double-sided tape basically. So it's not going anywhere. I have it facing up because below it there's more of a baffle, and this has a see-through grills which will spit out that sound like nothing, right? We'll see. Also, the best location I've found so far for the decoder is pushed down here. One thing we obviously have to be careful of is making sure that it allows this and this to move freely without electrocuting anything. Luckily this has the heat shrink and everything should be okay. I'll have to test where the heck we can put that capacitor, because it's kind of in a bad location. It'll probably just be sticking up through the window. We'll see. But let me put the shell back on and show you what I got. Alright guys, here is the engine with the shell back on. As you can see through the window, there is the decoder shoved down in the front part of the locomotive, and the capacitor I have fit right here. It's resting up against this part of the plastic and the metal right in the front. Very convenient actually. So yeah, that completes the installation of sound into this locomotive. Next thing to do is put the couplers back on and program it.